It is
Mhm.
already started feeling so much better. I have a much better quality of life, and I don't feel like I'm being run over by life as much, even though there's still all kinds of crazy things happening in life.
Yep. Yep.
I
Life happens.
Yeah, I no longer feel like I'm being run over by life and my knee.
Mhm.
I don't wake up dreading to move because my knee hurts or anything like
Yep.
that. My knee never hurts hardly at all.
Client Tammy, who has since left the program with everything she learned and has been maintaining, gaining the benefits, gaining the progress. So, Tammy, before you started working with me, tell me what things were like.
I had a lot of knee pain. I have arthritis in my right knee. And I was thinking that, if I lost the weight and things like that, that it would make a huge difference with the arthritis. So I wasn't doing a lot because of the fact that I had a lot of knee pain. I
Yeah.
also had a lot of issues with the fact that I felt like life was running me over.
So, when you decided that you wanted to start working with me, what was the biggest thing you wanted to accomplish?
I felt like if I lost the weight, that my knee would not, because the doctors have told me that at some point I'm going to have have a knee replacement.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I want to wait as long as possible for that. So my goal was to lose weight to where I could make my quality of life better.
Yeah. Got you. All right. So, give me the nitty gritty. What was it like working with me? What were the things that you discovered that you didn't previously think were possible?
The great thing is that I thought that I knew it was going to take a while to actually lose weight. But the great thing is that when you taught me how to do the Wim Hof method
Hmm.
and the grounding
Yep.
and the flat shoes, I never would have thought that those were things that were important. But I mean, it has made a huge difference. I also cut out a lot of sugar, and
Hmm.
even just, I mean, the weight is definitely coming off, but I thought that I was going to have to lose a bunch of weight before my knee would start feeling better. It has
Hmm.
already started feeling so much better. I have a much better quality of life, and I don't feel like I'm being run over by life as much, even though there's still all kinds of crazy things happening in life.
Yep. Yep.
I
Life happens.
Yeah, I no longer feel like I'm being run over by life and my knee.
Hmm.
I don't wake up dreading to move because my knee hurts or anything like
Yep.
that. My knee never hurts hardly at all. I mean,
Good. Good.
myself or something, then of course, but otherwise, it, it, it has done off.
Let me ask you this question. When you had the belief in your mind that it was going to take losing your weight to help improve the quality of life, improve the pain with your knee, when was the point where you discovered that you could actually do that in other ways, that the weight actually wasn't going to be an issue for you and you could start lowering the pain right where you were?
When you had told me about the fact that the sugar
Hmm.
in my diet was actually doing the most damage and causing the most inflammation, and I actually started taking the sugar out of my diet
Hmm.
when it had done a huge, that's when the arthritis really didn't, the inflammation went
Hmm.
down. The pain went down. There's so much, that and the Wim Hof method, where I just didn't feel like I was completely being run over anymore.
Yep.
Those two things. Of course, I love the grounding, and the shoes
Hmm.
that, or walking around barefoot, made a huge difference as well.
Yep. So, depending, when I advise you to do some of those things which were off the wall, like the breath work and things like that, what was your first thought about it?
It was, it had not been anything I thought about. And I honestly thought, the low shoes and stuff like that, because everybody else had
Hmm.
always said inserts and stuff like
Yep.
this.
Yep.
I don't know, but try it. you obviously know better than I do, so I figure I'd try it. And when I did, it was like, wow, okay,
Mhm.
I'm a believer.
Yep. And
So I
for
thought,
those of you tuning in, I advised her to wear shoes that have 0 to no insoles. Barefoot shoes is what we call them. That was just one of the many things we put into place that helped dramatically change that level of pain for her. So I want to ask you just a couple more questions. With everything that you have done so far and are still doing, I have to give you props for that. You are consistently using all the methods I taught you. You're getting out there, getting grounded, you're breathing, you're maintaining, controlling your stress. You've even gotten yourself to that mindset where you know you got to put in activity and you're out there swimming regularly. Let me ask you this question. With all of that, do you think this is something that's going to ensure that you have a lifetime of a higher quality of health? Is
yeah.
this something that creates permanent results for you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And with this, I'm actually, today I did one of the deep dives for scuba certification.
Yep. Yep.
Tomorrow I do the last, as of tomorrow afternoon, I will be completely scuba certified. Um,
Hey, nice.
so it's opening up a lot of different things, that different ways to exercise,
Hmm.
and a lot of it's definitely a new way of life.
Glad to hear
It's
it.
definitely given me back a lot of things that I felt like I was not going to be able to do, and
Excellent.
it's in fact, I'm still looking at running at least a 5K next month on my birthday.
Exactly.
So that's
And
2 years.
for those of you who don't know her backstory, one of her largest goals, one of her big goals is to complete a full marathon, to recover that knee back to where it needs to be and get out there and run a full marathon. She is driven to do that and she's working towards it. As you can see, she's already employing one of the methods that I taught her, and that is to just start smaller. Start with the 5K, build up to that, work towards getting that 5K knocked out, and then go higher from there. That's going to be a huge accomplishment. I know you're going to hit that one. So, last question for you. For anybody out there who is on the fence about working with me, they're in the same kind of pain you dealt with. And like you said, they felt like life was kind of running them over. They had no control over things like that. What would you say to them?
I would highly suggest that, even though some of the things kind of sound a little off the wall
Mm-hmm.
and sound a little different, try it.
Yep.
I'm got nothing to lose
Mm-hmm.
and nothing in the world to gain. And
Exactly. You couldn't
you,
have said it better.
I mean, it's been great. And it's just, like I said, it's one of those things where take a chance on yourself and work with Lewis. Cause I mean, I swear, um, even if it takes just a little bit, he knows what he's talking about. And um, I mean, everybody's different, but take a
Yep.
chance on yourself and work with him, and you'll definitely see difference. You'll see results.
Exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Absolutely. I think you're great.
Appreciate it.